Hello, and welcome to the Intel Brief, your daily intelligence briefing on global geopolitics. Today is Wednesday, 28th August. I'm your host Daniel, the founder of HM Intelligence, and every weekday we bring you not just the news, but the so what from the events and decisions that shape our world. So grab a coffee and get ready to be informed. In today's update, we'll be covering Pacific Island leaders endorse regional policing plan, IT problems paralyzed Dutch Coast Guard, military, and airports, and German police investigate shooting of a knife-wielding man. So firstly, Pacific Island leaders have agreed to the Pacific Policing Initiative during a meeting in Tonga, a plan spearheaded by Australia. The initiative aims to enhance regional security by establishing up to 4 training centres and a crisis reaction force of approximately 200 officers. While member states will retain freedom to choose their level of participation, this move is seen as an effort to curb China's growing influence in the region. Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese emphasised that the plan focuses on safeguarding the security of Pacific residents by promoting collaboration among the island nations. However, the initiative has sparked concerns among some Pacific nations with close ties to China, such as Vanuatu and the Solomon Islands. These countries view the plan as a strategy to limit China's role in the regional policing and security. China has already made inroads by developing policing support and training in several Pacific countries, including the Solomon Islands and Kiribati, with Australia being a close ally of the United States and a member of the Quad. Its leadership in regional security, including past peacekeeping missions, contrasts with Beijing's growing presence, which is perceived as a challenge to Western influence in the Pacific. So what? It is highly likely that China will not back down in the Pacific and will likely make some moves to counter this initiative, possibly through economic incentives. Additionally, while it's a good start, more needs to be done by the West to counter Chinese influence in the Pacific, as their small communities are much more easily influenced by Chinese money. One key challenge is that Chinese aid and funding generally comes with fewer restrictions than the Western equivalent, giving companies and governments more ability to use it how they see fit. Though this sounds like a negative, it is done to ensure that Western aid is used appropriately and in a way that will benefit the people of a country. In contrast, Chinese money can easily be more siphoned off into a personal bank account or project. And next, on Wednesday, a major IT network problem in the Netherlands disrupted services at Eindhoven Airport, as well as several public services, including the Coast Guard and military police. Eindhoven Airport, the country's second largest, suspended all air traffic until at least 1700 local time today, due to issues linked with the Ministry of Defence's IT network. As a result, passengers were rerouted to Düsseldorf Airport in Germany. Other services affected, including government agencies, where employees faced login issues and difficulties with communication lines. The Dutch Coast Guard and military police also experienced significant disruptions, with both agencies reporting problems with their phones and radio connectivity. The Dutch emergency services faced a nationwide outage affecting their alarm and communication systems, although emergency numbers remained operational. While the exact cause of the outage remains unclear, the National Cybersecurity Centre indicated that there was no evidence of a cyber attack, but suggested one disruption might be influencing others. This follows a recent trend of significant IT style. So what? The reliance on technology in the modern world is clear. This is exacerbated when different services intertwine with their systems, as seen in this case. Even if this isn't the result of a cyber attack, it showcases the lack of resilience within the Netherlands' current infrastructure, and it is likely that they will be going through some lessons learned following this event and updating their systems to avoid any further issues. And lastly, in the German city of Moers, police shot and killed a 26-year-old man after he threatened residents and attacked officers with a knife. The incident occurred on Tuesday in a residential area of Duisburg, north of Dusseldorf. According to local prosecutors, police were called to the scene where the man, armed with 2 knives, confronted and attacked them, prompted officers to fire in self-defense. The man's motives remain unclear, and a formal investigation into the shooting has been initiated. This event follows a deadly attack at a festival in Silegen, another city in North Rhine-Westphalia, where 3 people were killed. According to the North Rhine-Westphalia Minister for Interior, there has been a noticeable increase in knife attacks within the state, with incidents up more than 22% compared to previous years. Data shows that all suspects in these knife-related incidents were under the age of 21, with 86.7% being male, highlighting a concerning trend in the region. So what? As mentioned in the article, this is a second knife attack in North Rhine-Westphalia in the last few days. It seems highly likely that German police will have an ongoing task on their hands if these rates continue. Additionally, it is likely that the government will start to face increasing questions around what is causing the rise in attacks, something they won't be too keen to speculate on, I'm guessing. Thank you for listening to the Intel Brief, your daily intelligence briefing on global geopolitics, brought to you by HM Intelligence. If you want to support the podcast, tell your friends to help them stay informed, or leave us a 5-star review. Or if you want to learn more about intelligence, why not take one of our courses? They're all online, self-paced, and affordable. Thank you for listening. I've been your host, Daniel, and I'll see you next time.